Hey everyone, welcome back to the Archangel 15. Wanted to do a short segment here on the Trump Epstein scandal. There's no way that I couldn't touch this. I've been outspoken on all things Epstein, Maxwell, human cloning, human trafficking, human organ harvesting, human refinement cages. Like I said, there's nobody that's bringing you the truth more than me. There's stuff that you will not hear on the news, I promise you. I want to say that I sincerely pray and hope that our country is able to get past this scandalous catastrophe, and it's undeniably the globalists that are basically trying to get everybody's hand dipped in red paint. This is all part of a bigger plan to basically bring a whole bigger system down. I've read several books on this, and it involves people like the Clintons, Gates, Henry Kissinger, and you need to say more. Once again, I really hope and pray that we get past this, and if it needs to come out, bring it out. If that's what needs to happen for everything to get better and heal, remember, there's a lot of victims here. Trump now has a $10 billion lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal. Should be very interesting to see how that ends up. In case you didn't know, there's a lot of basically drama that's being played out into this. Like, the reason that there's so much angst is because there's allegedly 200 plus hours of videotape that shows extremely high profile people engaged in open pedophilia and probably other scandalous activities. Again, at least 200 plus hours of videotape. I don't know if the FBI has it, somebody has it and is using it as blackmail or leverage, but like I said, this looms in the shadows. Just know that. I want to spend the rest of your precious time basically telling you things that you maybe did or did not know, probably did not know, because you will not hear this on the news media once again about Jeffrey Epstein and the whole scandal. Okay, so basically this whole thing started, and it plays deep on the Russian-Ukrainian genetics. The whole thing with the human cloning, human refinement. It's basically cloning little Ukrainian girls, for lack of better words. A lot of blonde hair, blue-eyed ones. They have names for them. It gets real deep into like a dark side of humanity. Like I said, a lot of people don't really want to talk about selling little kids, human trafficking. Like I said, now, so it started basically at Russian and Ukrainian talent shows and modeling. It started with models. They basically would have to go to these talent shows and procure these models. There was this gentleman named, he's actually a scumbag, not a gentleman, but his name is Peter Listerman. He would go, he was a Russian matchmaker. He would find high-profile people who made $1 million plus, and find them girls. And basically they would bring them over here on K-190 visas. And sometimes it would work out, sometimes it wouldn't. Sometimes they were good women, sometimes they were looking for the first guy that had more money. And I've heard all kinds of stories. The Russian dating sites are all scams. I can tell you that for certain. I've heard countless horror stories. So that being said, it's hard bringing girls over here. A lot of expense involved in it. You have to get attorneys involved. So they basically boiled it down and refined it to human cloning programs. Like, okay, well, let's take these beautiful Russian girls, take their eggs, and then get them artificially inseminated and have a whole bunch of surrogate people out there. And I know this, okay, so this sounds crazy. Okay, look up for yourself for Jeffrey Epstein Cloning Ranch in New Mexico. This was out by Area 51. He had a cloning ranch where he had Nobel laureate scholars and like Alan Dershowitz, people like that he was procuring their genetics and wanted to reseed the human population with some type of eugenicist program. This is like straight out of the books of eugenicists. I need to say more, like this is like Fabian socialist philosophy, and it's really scary, to be honest with you. And it also gets deeper into organ harvesting. So they basically realize, okay, now we have all these clones. We might as well start making people for organ harvesting as well. So they have like a duplicate purpose. And like I said, this is a dehumanizing part of humanity. This is something that is not good. This is something that needs to be exposed, and nobody else is talking about it. This said, I hope everybody is well. And like I said, it'll be very interesting to see where this whole thing goes. Stay well, folks.